All right, so in the last video we talked about lead buckets. I gave a quick example of how to find them. Now I'm going to actually go through and build a lead list. So I'm going to say lead generation. I'll call this an example, and we're actually going to. I'm just going to show you how to do it based on this training doc here. Okay, so we've got the first step here is to find the lead bucket based on the criteria and the assignment tab. So in the assignment tab, and if you're doing this for yourself and you're not a freelancer of mine, then you can just kind of do this in your head. But basically, I'm going to assign your name here. I'm going to put the type of company we're going after, any criteria that we need here. So right now, I just care about subscription box companies between 2 and 10 million in revenue. That's all I'm looking for. And then for leads, I want 100 leads. This is a validated. This lead means validated emails. This is 100 companies that match this criteria with the right person and a valid email. I want it due on the 3rd of September, and it is scheduled. I'm going to put the status on working. Okay, so we're going to go into the lead sheet, and we're going to get rolling on this. So I'm going to say for the niche, we're doing subscription box e-commerce. And we're going to just, I guess, drag this down to here. And then I might even have a freelancer name in here, but for now, I'll just do this. So how do we do this? Well, the next step is going to be search Google for top and then company type and look for our lead list. So I already kind of did that in the last example. So we'll do, actually, I'm going to change the criteria here. Let's do, for example, we'll do online coding companies between 5 and 150 million in revenue, and I want 100 leads. So let's just search based on this criteria, top online coding companies. We'll see what comes up. So let's try this one, switchup.org. This looks like a good lead list. We've got a lot of companies here. Okay, how many companies do they have? Probably a lot. 40. The list just keeps going on. So they got 50 companies here. It's a good start. 17, 20, 35. Let's try top 100. We could try coding, maybe not coding boot camps, but online coding boot camps. We'll do this. This is a good lead list to start. We got 50 companies here. You can find another one, but for this, we're just going to start here. So what you're going to do is you're going to pretty much just add the names to this sheet here. We're actually going to remove the formatting here. I think you can do copy and then do a paste values only. Okay, so paste values only is Control-Shift-V. So we can just do this, General Assembly. I want the formatting the same. We're just going to go through here, and we're going to just scrape it and add as we go. So I'm going to do 20 as an example. And, oh, I actually haven't even gone through this. So the next step is going to be check a few companies on the list to make sure there are criteria. So you actually want to go through and make sure that the company you're looking at is similar. So let's say our case study was with Codecademy. The reason why you want to go after a similar company is because you want to target companies that are as similar to your past case study as possible. So let's say the case study that I'm doing is Pluralsight. Okay, Pluralsight is basically a coding programming online company. They're huge. Pluralsight's a huge company, one of the biggest in the space. I think they're even public. 300, yeah, they're $1 billion brand. So other coding companies are going to know who Pluralsight is. And if I mention that I've helped Pluralsight, I think that would get the attention of Codecademy and other companies like that. So I'm going to go ahead and actually add Codecademy to this. Okay, we're going to keep going through. So you want to actually check and make sure that the companies on the list are the right kind of companies. So Codecademy, let's see the revenue, 47.5 million revenue. They're looking good. Let's do App Academy revenue. Their revenue is 42 million. They're in the range. So we're good to go. So the next step is going to be record the company names in the spreadsheet. So I already did all of them up until Codecademy. So Udacity, we're going to do block. Whoops. So again, you're pretty much just, it's not really a ton of fun, but you're pretty much just scraping lead lists here, and I don't want to have any spaces, so we're gonna go through. I'm almost done here, and we're going to do this data quest. Okay, and we're almost done. I think we'll just do one more. Okay, so these are the company names. Now we're gonna go through and we're gonna just add the websites. So the next step's going to be when I say record company names in spreadsheet, by the way, I don't want you to like, yeah, in this logo they're all capital, but I don't want you to write the company name like this, right? I don't want it to be Hack Reactor. Okay, I don't know why this is sticking. I don't know why this is still here. I don't want this to say Hack Reactor over here. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. This wouldn't look normal in an email. But instead, what you want to write is Hack Reactor. Okay, you also don't want to have like Hack Reactor LLC or like Hack Reactor Inc. or anything. You just want it to be Hack Reactor, because we're going to use these companies in the email campaigns. We're going to use the company name in the email, so we want them to look natural. Okay, so once you have this, all you got to do is go ahead and just search the website, check out their homepage, make sure it's a nice looking company. If it's a legit company, which they should be, you can go ahead and add them to the spreadsheet, and we're just going to go through and we're going to grab all of these companies here. Okay, is this, yep, Coding Bootcamp, Springboard, Bingo. We're gonna go through and just keep grabbing these, and essentially you're just doing this to build the lead list. And this is the first step. It's not a ton of fun, but you know, you just gotta go through. So I want you to also copy and paste the whole thing, because what's gonna happen is if you end up copying and pasting the same thing twice, what's going to happen is there's going to be a red highlight on the page. So, for example, if I were to copy and paste the same site here again, see how they're highlighting red? So that's to make sure that we don't have any duplicate websites. We don't want to email the same people twice and annoy them. So we're just going to make sure that we are careful about this. I think I already copied and pasted these proper block. Oh wait, this came out twice. See, I have a duplicate. This sheet doesn't have the duplicate. This one doesn't have the, 1 second, delete cells, shift up. Okay. This one doesn't have the formatting on it, but with your spreadsheet it will. If you have any highlights in red, it means that you're using the same company twice and you need to delete it. Okay, that's pretty much what's going on. So, we're almost done. And this is how you build a lead list. You just go through and you make sure that all of these companies are legit, and you add them to your spreadsheet. And I'm not doing a ton of qualification right now, because when I go back through and I'm analyzing these again, I will be able to go through and check to see if they're actually good or not. But yeah, you would keep doing this, and you would fill out pretty much this whole list like this. You would have all these companies in your lead list and keep going down the line. This is how you build an initial lead list, and that's pretty much it. The next step is going to be having the whole lead list built out. You're going to go through and find the person who you're trying to contact based on what you're selling. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about who to know, who you're selling to, and once you know who you're selling to based on what you're selling, you can figure out who the person is you're going to reach. Then I'm going to show you how to find their emails, and then I'll show you how to validate their emails to make sure that they're deliverable. And then the first line is actually not selling for you. It's for a different job. But yeah, this is how you do it.